It popped up on our shared tablet at 6:12 a.m. while I was making coffee. Her notifications still sync because she'd forgotten to turn them off before leaving. Can't wait to finally wake up next to you. No name, just a heart emoji. For a few seconds, I stood there staring at the screen, the coffee maker hissing like it was irritated with me. I told myself it had to be a mistake. A group chat, a friend being dramatic. Anything but what my chest already knew. She was on a solo trip. 3 days at a coastal town 2 hours away. A reset, she'd called it. Said she needed space to think, to breathe. I supported it. Packed her suitcase with her favorite hoodie. Kissed her forehead at the door. Told her to text me when she arrived. She did. Made it safe. Love you. I picked up my phone and scrolled through her messages. They looked normal. Too normal. That's what made my stomach twist. Because real life had started to feel staged, like she was reading lines she'd memorized. Over the next few hours, I kept replaying small moments I'd brushed off. The way she'd been distant the last few months. How she'd flinch when I touched her shoulder. The new passcode on her phone. The sudden interest in traveling alone when she used to hate being by herself. By noon, she still hadn't replied to my "How's the weather?" text. But the tablet lit up again. He's in the shower. We have time. I didn't scream. I didn't throw anything. I just sat down at the kitchen table and felt something inside me go very quiet. I booked a room at the same hotel. Didn't tell her. Told myself I just needed answers, not drama. The drive felt unreal, like I was watching myself from somewhere outside my body, hands steady on the wheel while my thoughts spiraled. When I reached the hotel, the lobby smelled like citrus cleaner and sunscreen. Vacation smells. Happy smells. I asked for her room number, pretending to be her husband who'd lost his key. The clerk hesitated, then handed it over. The hallway was silent, except for a door opening somewhere down the hall. Laughter. A man's voice. Her door wasn't locked. Inside, her suitcase was open on the bed. Clothes scattered. 2 glasses on the nightstand. A man's shoes by the door. Definitely not mine. From a bathroom, I heard the shower running. She stepped out of the bedroom, wrapped in a towel, and froze when she saw me. For a moment, neither of us spoke. Her face didn't show shock so much as resignation, like she'd known this moment was coming and just hoped it wouldn't. "You weren't supposed to be here," she said. That sentence hurt more than anything else. The man emerged from the bathroom a few seconds later, stopped short when he saw me, and muttered something about giving us space. He grabbed his clothes and left without looking at me. I sat on the edge of the bed. The room felt too intimate, like I was intruding on a life that wasn't mine anymore. She cried, told me she felt lonely, that she didn't know how to talk to me without starting a fight, that the trip was supposed to help her think, but she'd already been talking to him before she left. "I didn't plan for you to find out like this," she said, like that was a tragedy. I asked questions I didn't want answers to. How long? Why him? When she stopped choosing us. Some answers were vague. Some were brutally honest. None of them put the pieces back together. I left before sunset, drove home in silence. The house felt hollow without her things scattered around, without the version of us I'd been clinging to. When she came back 2 days later, she wanted to talk, to explain, to fix it. I listened, because love doesn't shut off on command. But something fundamental had shifted. Every memory now had a shadow. Every "I love you" echoed with doubt. A month later, I moved out. The goodbye wasn't loud. No shouting. Just tears and apologies that arrived too late. As I closed the door behind me, I realized something painful and freeing at the same time. Surprises are only sweet when there's trust waiting on the other side. What I walked into that weekend didn't just end my marriage. It showed me the truth. And from that truth, slowly, I'm learning how to rebuild a life that doesn't depend on being lied to.